Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Erick Daniel Coughlin. How you guys doing? We are now officially, today's Thursday, we are officially into week 2 of the NFL season of 2023. Week 1 breakdown. So of course you guys all know the last episode I gave you all my week 1 picks. So how did it turn out for me? This is how it turned out for me. I went 8-7, so that was pretty bad. Like 8-7, still considered a winning record. You got more wins than you do losses, but it's nothing that I kind of want to compete with. Yeah, ideally, I want to go at least 10-6, but I would love to be 13-3 every week, or call it perfect a couple of times, 16-0. I know that's stretching it, but I mean that's just it's kind of the goal that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a huge upside, not mediocre, not average, not doing what other people can do. I want to be one of those freak statters, and so I kind of dropped the ball. But I had 5 real bad games that did not go my way. For the most part, I would have been right on the money. I let a few slip away, but that's kind of expected. But what was not expected was 5 games that would have made me 13-3. These are the 5 games that did not go my way. Number one game, the most important game that did not go my way, was Green Bay Packers versus Chicago Bears. I lost that one embarrassingly. I couldn't believe that it turned out to be a loss. I don't think every Chicago Bears fan out there can't believe that. I feel like they feel all the way I feel. We all stand as one as Bears fans, and I tell you, we got embarrassed week 1. None of us seen it coming. We all thought surely this was the year we're going to destroy the Packers. As a matter of fact, I've been saying it on just about every episode that we're going to be undefeated in the division this year. I really felt that way with all the money that we spent, with all the talent that we acquired, and what the potential growth of Justin Fields was. I thought that we'd be undefeated in the division, which we haven't done in a very long time. May go on record and say in my lifetime, I don't think it's ever been done. We got really close twice with Jay Cutler. A lot of people hate Jay Cutler, but I absolutely love him. Jay Cutler has just about kept it 50-50 his entire Chicago Bear career with the Packers. That's the truth about Jay. And ironically, so here's another truth about Jay. Most of the time, he would win in Wisconsin, right? So we'd lose the home game, but we'd win the road game. So it was okay because we were kind of like 50-50. We were neck and neck. Jay Cutler was really great. A lot of people said that he's not, but a lot of people can suck it because he really was. Just look up the Chicago Bears stats at the quarterback. He owns every record at the quarterback position. So that just goes to show you that he really was the real deal, and he was the last thing we've ever seen as a franchise quarterback. Jay Cutler, how you doing? So again, game 1, Bears Packers, did not go my way. Game 2, another shocker to the world. I think I lay in bed with like a million other people when I say that I did not see the Lions beating the Chiefs. That was a huge shocker to me. Thursday night football season opener, Chiefs versus the Lions, and the Lions run away with a victory, although they did look lucky when they won. It doesn't matter what you look like. If you win, you win. Good job, Detroit. No, I'm not a Lions fan. And no, I'm not happy about saying good job, Detroit. I'm really worried about those guys. I kind of been telling you guys that I've been worried about those guys. I can't wait to play them. That being said, game number 3 that did not go my way, and I feel like maybe there's a million other people that have seen it my way that we were wrong. And that's the Titans versus the Saints. So, Ryan Tannehill's won that division going on. I think this is year 4 in Tennessee. So 3 years in a row he went out there and won that division. 3 years in a row he'd take the Titans to the playoffs. 3 years in a row he's been changing the culture of what it means to be a Tennessee Titan. And on the season opener, he goes out there and gets into a banger with the New Orleans Saints and puts up historically the worst numbers of his career. And I'm not making this up. You can stat it. You can look it up. His rookie debut was 5 times better than what he did Sunday against the Saints. So, Titans hurt me. They put me down. So that's 3 games that really just was like supposed to went my way, especially the Titans game. I mean, the Saints were doing everything they could to lose the game. The Saints didn't look good. They looked like crap. They looked like anybody's going to go in there and smack them around. They tried to let Tennessee win, and Tennessee lost. So, there's things to look at in Tennessee because I tell you this, the Jacksonville Jaguars are looking to take that division over. The Tennessee Titans are supposed to be the ideal team in that division, but It's looking like the Jaguars said, I don't fucking think so. Because I'm picking them again this week. How you doing? We'll get to that at the end of the episode, by the way. So game 4, that just mind blew me. How about the Bengals and the Browns? Did anybody see the Browns beat the Bengals on opening night? Because I sure the hell didn't. I'm going to say a million people didn't. I'm going to say the only people that said the Browns were going to win are Browns fans, right? Because that's just the way it works. When your team goes, when you wake up on Sunday and you know you're playing on the field, you're rooting for your team. But outside of that, who else was rooting for your team? I'm going to say everybody lost that one, not just me. I'm going to say everybody. That was game number 4. That was a shocker to me that I should not have lost. I cannot believe the Bengals got embarrassed. And I dare say it's not going to happen again. But again, they're playing another division rival, back-to-back division games, getting them done early. They got the Ravens this weekend, who won last weekend, and Lamar Jackson looked half-ass okay. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And the 5th and final game that I just was dumbfounded by, and I couldn't believe it happened, and in such an embarrassing form. I'm going to say that the 49ers over the Steelers, that was, first of all, that should have been a lot tighter game. That should have been a neck-and-neck game. Everyone that picked the 49ers, good job. I kind of bought into what the Steelers are doing. You have to understand that they are rebuilding their program. They are changing the way they play. They're revamping the offense. They have a three-headed spirit offense in Dante Johnson, and now they got Allen Robinson, and they got George Pickens. So they think that they got a three-headed monster. Plus, not to say they got Najee Harris, who can run the ball very well, and they got 2 doable quarterbacks, one highly better than the other. Why he's not getting to play, I do not know. I think Mitch Trubisky deserves to start in Pittsburgh and or go to a team that is looking for a starting quarterback. I think Mitch is wasting his talent in Pittsburgh because they consistently are playing Kenny Pickett, and Kenny Pickett is consistently getting them knocked around. He did not look good at all on Sunday. I don't know if he's going to look good this Sunday because they got the Browns. Again, that division, the AFC North, is tearing each other apart. The first 2 games of the season, everyone's played each other. Almost everyone's played each other. You see what I'm saying? It's getting pretty wild in the AFC North, and the season's just getting started. The Browns can start out 2-0 and be clear-headed winners looking forward into that division if the Bengals don't pull their heads out of their ass and get a freaking victory this weekend. So that was my 5 games that Pittsburgh, I'm sorry, that did not go my way. Pittsburgh Steelers versus 49ers, that was a mind blower. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns, that was a mind blower. Then, of course, like I said, the Tennessee Titans and the Saints, mind blower. The Chiefs and the Lions, mind blower. And the Bears and the Packers, mind blower. That was 5 games that went crazy this weekend. Games that I think that, like I said, I lay at fault with about 1 million other people. I think everyone could have seen it my way, and I think a lot of people did see it my way. So I think that was 5 losses that everybody took that did not see coming. 5 blindsided losses. A wild opening weekend for a lot of teams. That being said, so since there was a wild weekend, I'm gonna break a couple of things down for you. So I took the liberty of really studying the very first week of how everybody looked on the field versus the teams that they played, and I recorded everybody's quarterback numbers. This is interesting. Listen to this: Patrick Mahomes, a 78 QBR. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He got sacked. Jared Goff. Oh, wait. I forgot to tell you. 226 yards. So, Jared Goff, same game. Detroit Lions quarterback. QBR 94. 253 yards, a touchdown. Did not get sacked and did not throw a pick. Good job, Jared Goff. We've got the one Justin Fields. Here we go. QBR 78. Not a good number if you're looking to be the franchise quarterback of a franchise historic team. Keep that in mind. 78. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, got sacked 4 times. We were promised to be able to protect him. We were promised that he wouldn't be running around all day long and he wouldn't be getting sacked all day long. Guess what happened on Sunday? He ran around a lot and he got sacked a lot. So far, we've been lied to. Jordan Love, the counterpart. Now, this is the guy we were looking forward to playing. This is the guy we were happy because Aaron Rodgers left. Check out what he does. 123 QBR, league high. Week 1, highest QBR, Jordan Love. I'll continue. 123 QBR. He got sacked once, thank God, by Erick. He threw 3 touchdowns, and he didn't throw any interceptions. Great job, Jordan Love. I say that with sickness. Kirk Cousins, another guy in our division. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Got sacked twice. Still put up 103 QBR. So if you guys are wondering how this QBR stuff works, it's accuracy on the pass. So the more accurate you are, if you're throwing 17 to 21, you're going to be in the hundreds. If you're throwing 16 to 26, you're probably going to be in the 80s or in the 70s. So the higher the QBR, the far more accurate the quarterback. So far, the 2 guys in my division, the back-to-back numbers, Kirk Cousins 103 QBR, Jordan Love 123 QBR, both in my division. Keep that in mind. All right, so Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles tendon and probably forced into early retirement. The NFL will probably be Aaron Rodgers free. I'm sorry, I say that with sorrow in my heart because you finally left the Packers, so which means every time you won, it would be okay. And now you're not here to win. Thank you. Here's my man, Jimmy Garoppolo, the guy I told you I love. Remember I told you I call him Baby Brady? Check out what he done. Jimmy Garoppolo, 108 QBR. That's the second highest in NFL this week. Week 1, second highest QBR. Jimmy Garoppolo, 108 with 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Did not get sacked. I don't know if I gave you guys his Kirk Cousins numbers. 344 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked twice, 103 QBR. I don't know if I gave you the yards. So, now, Russell Wilson, this is a guy that I told you cannot sleep on. This is year 12 or year 13. This is the veteranship year. This is the older Russell Wilson who played in a phenomenal Raiders defense. Let's see what he did. Russell Wilson did 177 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked twice. I told you that defense was good. With 108 QBR. Good job, Russell Wilson. Geno Smith. Let's talk about Geno Smith. 112 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, sacked twice with an 84 QBR. So a 13-year-old veteran put up higher numbers than Justin Fields in his 3rd year. 3rd year is supposed to be your turnaround year. It's supposed to be the best year of your career. We'll have to skip Mr. Josh Allen. For some reason, I have to be openly and honest with you guys. I have Josh Allen's numbers blank. You want to know why? He lost. To me, that's all that matters. He's the only quarterback I didn't record. Him and Aaron Rodgers are equal. 0. And that's not true. He actually played and got numbers. I just don't know what they are yet. I'll have to look that up and get back to you later because we still got quite some quarterbacks to talk about. We're now on Joe Burrow. 82 yards. No touchdown. No interception. He got sacked twice. You know what his QBR is? 52. 52 QBR, career low for Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson. 169 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked 4 times with a QBR of 80. They got some major problems in Baltimore. Didn't I predict that Baltimore was going to be the worst team in this division? After week 1, it looks like I can already say I told you so. Baker Mayfield, the guy I told you that I loved, the guy I told you was a perfect backup to Tom Brady. Everyone's like, you're crazy. Baker Mayfield ain't done nothing. Baker Mayfield took the Browns to the playoffs. And week 1 debut starter for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Minnesota Vikings defense, who's been top of the league for the last half decade. Let's check out Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, got sacked once and put up a 94 QBR. Great job. Great job, Baker. I told you, go Baker. I told you guys that. You're going to hear that all year long. Them Buccaneers are winning that division. Just mark my words. Go Baker. Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, 154 yards, one touchdown, one interception, sacked 3 times for a 67 QBR, and they still won the game. 67 QBR for the Cleveland Browns, and the Cleveland Browns still beat the Bengals last weekend. So I'm not going to tell you a good job, Deshaun Watson, because I don't like you, and I don't think you're very good, and your numbers prove that. But I didn't like you before I even started telling everybody what your numbers were. I was always aware of you. You played for the Texans, who are absolutely nobody. Now you're playing for the Browns, who are becoming somebody because of their run game and Baker Mayfield. And all of a sudden now you've got the job like you're better than Baker. Well, I don't think that you are. But you won, and that's what you're getting out of me. You're not getting a good job because I don't like it. All right, let's talk about another guy I do not like. Back-to-back quarterbacks that I don't like. So I'll recap on Deshaun because I just went crazy on Deshaun Watson. 154 yards, touchdown, interception, sacked 3 times, 67 QBR. All right, Tua Tagovailoa. Guess what he did in week 1? He led the league in yards. Check this out, 466 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, did not get sacked at all. For a 110 QBR, he was the second best quarterback of the week. And people are arguing he was the best quarterback of the week with the 466 yards, with the 3 touchdowns, with the almost priceless QBR. Everyone's saying week 1, he's the man. I'm saying week 1, he got lucky. I'm not ever saying Tua Tagovailoa is the man. Although he didn't get sacked, that's why he looked so damn good. Obviously, if Miami can protect him, he has opportunity to be dangerous. But how dangerous? That's the big question because he's got Tyreek Hill and he's got Jalen Waddle. And those guys are doing the work, not him. I'm not buying into Tua Tagovailoa, just like I'm not buying into Deshaun Watson. You're not getting a good job out of me, even though people said you did the best job of week 1. I'm still not telling you good job. Kenny Pickett, the guy I absolutely can't stand. I don't even like this guy. The only reason why I don't like this guy is because he's got Mitch's job. Let's see what he did. Kenny Pickett did 232 yards. Not bad, 232 yards. He threw a touchdown, 2 interceptions. He got sacked 5 times. That's disgusting. Pittsburgh, you got to protect the kid. 5 sacks, that's a lot of sacks. I did not know that till just now, even though I'm the one that wrote that down. I was statting and writing. I didn't really pay attention to the names, just the stats. With a 68 QBR. So, Kenny Pickett, you suck. Even though you got sacked 5 times, if it was Mitch would have only got sacked twice. 3 of the times, he would have found a way to run away and probably got a first down or a wide open touchdown. Mitch is better than you. I'm sorry you got the job and he don't. I'm sorry. I'm not telling you good job. Ryan Tannehill, we already touched on this. Ryan Tannehill, 198 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 3 sacks with a 28 QBR, the worst game of his career. You know what they say about hitting your lowest low? Only place to go is up. So maybe they bounce back in week 1, maybe depending on the matchup. We'll get to that a little bit later. I know it's already getting to be quite a long episode, but we're only at 18 minutes, and I like to keep it around a half hour or better. So I'm still on track to do what I'm doing. Ryan Tannehill had the worst game of his career and the worst game of the week. The poorest performance week 1 NFL. Ryan Tannehill, a 12-year vet, by the way. He's been in the league. He knows how to play. Or does he? All right, moving forward. Trevor Lawrence, a guy I like this guy. This guy's my starting quarterback in my fantasy league. Not bragging, I'm just telling you facts. He really is, and I really do like him. Last year I hated him. I made fun of him, right, because he put the Titans out in the playoffs. I was like, fuck this guy. He looks like he belongs on the beach somewhere. Like I ragged on him. But then I got to thinking about it long term. I started thinking about if he can go in there and beat up the guys that's been winning that division in his young youth, could you imagine how it's going to feel when those guys retire and this division becomes his? I think that's happening this year already. Again, I like Trevor Lawrence. He will get a good job out of me. Let's talk about him. 241 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked twice, and he put up 104 QBR. Woo! 104 QBR. I think that puts him within the top 3 performances, top 5 performances of the NFL week 1. He was in the top 5. Great job. You're not getting a good job. You're getting a great job, Trevor Lawrence. You're going to be the man to take over this division. The AFC South belongs to Trevor Lawrence. How you doing? Moving forward, a guy that I don't even think he's good. I don't know why he's a starter in the league. I said it last year. I'm saying it again this year. Talking about Daniel Jones, starting quarterback, New York Giants. What did he do? Besides get embarrassed, he did 104 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, sacked 7 times with a 32 QBR. He played better than Ryan Tannehill. That's what he did. Moving forward to a guy that I do like. I'm not like, oh my God, I think he's great, but I kind of enjoy him. I think he's pretty good. I'm putting him in the top 10 quarterbacks of his future era, or the era he's playing in right now. All right, but the next gen era, he might be a top 5 quarterback. I'm talking about Mac Jones. Mac Jones, 316 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked twice, and still put up a 91 QBR. I'm telling you, he's no Tom Brady, but he makes the Patriot fans very happy. Mac Jones is a very likable guy, a very doable guy, a very hard-working young man. He's young. This is year 3 for him. Contract year. Expect Mac Jones to get extended. He does a great job. Great job, 91 Mac Jones. Anthony Richards, rookie debut. Let's talk about, I think he's the first rookie on board that we've talked about. I could be wrong. I don't. Yeah, because, all right, I'm not wrong. He is the first rookie. First rookie on board. Ready? Anthony Richards, 223 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sacked 4 times, and put up a 79. Do you know why this bothers me? Because if you were paying attention, I told you Justin Fields, my third year guy put up a 78 QBR, and this rookie puts up a 79. Anthony Richards had a better game than Justin Fields. That angers me. Now let's talk about Bryce Young. Second rookie we're going to talk about. 146 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, sacked twice with a 48 QBR. That's more like it. C.J. Stroud, another rookie. We're knocking down the rookies. Rookie door, rookie avenue. Here we go. C.J. Stroud, 242 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Got sacked 5 times, and he still put up a 78. So C.J. Stroud and Anthony Richards outperformed or did as much as Justin Fields. I'm only repeating this because I'm a Chicago Bears fan, and I'm hoping that a lot of Chicago Bears fans are watching this, at least family members. Give me the family support. And I'm telling you guys, we might not have a franchise quarterback. I said might. Think about what we've already let go in Mitch Trubisky, who's already won our division, and in his rookie year has already won more career games than what Justin has done so far moving into his 3rd year. Think about all of this and realize that we might be in trouble. Moving forward, Desmond Ryder, Atlanta Falcons. I believe Desmond Ryder might be considered his rookie year. I think he was on the team last year or something, but he didn't play, so he might be a sophomore, might be a rookie. Either which way, I'm going to classify him as a rookie, putting him up here with the rookie avenue. 115 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, sacked 4 times, and still was accurate enough to put up 112 QBR, the highest of all rookies. Pretty impressive. Also, within the top 5 performances, no matter how long they've been in the league. Pretty impressive, Desmond Ryder. Good job, sir. All right, Derek Carr, staying in the division. The guy that I do not like, the guy I've been ragging on, and that guy that I said will not save the Saints. Let's see what he did. Besides winning the game, let's see what he did. 305 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sacked 4 times, put up a 96 QBR. So he had a very solid game. Even though I don't like him, and even though I said he's not the man for the job, he did pretty good. All right, so moving forward, now we're on Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, quarterback for the Chargers, in case you're wondering who he is. All right, let's do it. 228 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, sacked 3 times with a 99 QBR. Damn good job, Justin Herbert. All right, Jalen Hurts. Hurts so good. You guys remember seeing those signs from the college games? I remember seeing those signs. 170 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, sacked 3 times, put up an 89 QBR. Should have been a lot better for a guy that, was coming off of multiple quarterback or Super Bowl appearances. This was his second appearance last year. So you expect Hurts to look a lot better, a lot cleaner than that. So you got to pick it up a little bit there, Jalen. Pick it up because you're playing a good defense tonight. Minnesota is going to be angry. Minnesota is going to be looking to win. So I hope you're going to be looking to win too. You better bring your A game. Minnesota is going to be pissed the fuck off. Just saying. Excuse my language, by the way. I'm just saying that's my division. I know those guys. I know those guys don't like to lose. The fact that they did lose in the game that they were supposed to win means that they're going to try to win a game they're supposed to lose. That may just happen tonight. We'll get to that in a minute. Moving forward, Dak Prescott, another guy that I do not like, but how did he do? 143 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, did not get sacked and put up a 72 QBR. He didn't really do too much. I've been saying that for about 5 damn years. He really don't do too much. That's Dak Prescott for you. All right, moving forward, Brock Purdy, the guy who wowed me. He scored a lot of points against that Pittsburgh Steelers defense this weekend. I'll give him that. This is what he did: 220 yards, 2 touchdowns, sacked 3 times, still put up 111 QBR. The kid looked bad to the bone. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought that the 49ers were going to be on a decline. I thought that the 49ers were going to be missing a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo. And then this young buck, Brock Purdy, that I don't even know a whole lot about, goes out there and rocks the shit out of the steel curtain defense of Pittsburgh. I tell you, Brock Purdy might be the real deal. And that's why they're probably pretty happy in San Francisco. The 49ers look damn good on Sunday. How you doing? Good job, Brock Purdy. Matthew Stafford, a guy I told you guys I do not like, I do not respect, I do not fear. I've never thought much of nothing to Matthew Stafford. Seen him a lot, played him a lot, kicked his ass a lot. So let's just see what he's doing in his 3rd year as a Ram. Opening game. Keep that in mind. This is the first week of the season. 334 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Did not get sacked, put up a 91 QBR. Matthew Stafford did a pretty fucking good job. You're up there within the league leaders of passing yards. Not a lot of people know. Only one person passed for over 400, and then only 5 guys had the 300 marker better. So good job, Matthew Stafford, on being one of those guys. You're a true quarterback. And now to Josh Dobbs. If you're wondering who Josh Dobbs was, he was the quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals. So I think went down, tore a hamstring or something. I think he got rolled out for the season, so he might have actually tore his ACL. I don't know. I should do more homework and get to you guys on that. But anyway, he only got 1 shot this year. This is the shot he gave. 132 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, sacked 3 times, and put up a 79. So again, he did just as good, if not a little bit better, than Justin Fields, and has already gone and out of the league. So Sam Howell, quarterback for the Commanders, the Washington Commanders. Don't you hate hearing that? Because I hate saying that. So if I hate saying that, I hope you guys hate hearing that. The Washington Commanders quarterback. This is what he did. 202 yards. That's pretty good. Touchdown, interception, sacked 6 fucking times. That's terrible, Washington. You gotta get your damn shit together. You let your quarterback get hit 6 fucking times with a QBR of 78. So all in all, this kid might know how to win. 202 yards, got a touchdown. So he's scrambling around, he's running around. If they can protect him, Commanders might have a quarterback. So that's all your week 1 numbers. Again, I went 8-7. Again, there was 5 shocking games that I just did not see coming. I got overwhelmed by about 5 different opponents, or I would have been 13-3 like I wanted to be. I wanted to be 16-0, but let's be realistic. 13-3 is a kick-ass number. I didn't even reach that, so I'm hoping to this week. Which brings me to week 2 picks. So I've got this written down somewhere. You guys just let me fiddle around and fumble around. This was week 1. I got my week 2 picks somewhere. Well, let's just start with tonight anyway, and then I'll get back to my week 2 picks. We may just break this down. We're running a little over 30 minutes now. So, week 1 tonight, we got the Eagles versus the Vikings. So, outside looking in, you would think that the Eagles are going to run all over the Vikings, right? The Eagles got a really solid defense. They got a very awesome quarterback, Jalen Hurts. They got a pretty awesome wide receiver, A.J. Brown, and then, outside of that, the biggest question is who else do they have? They don't really have a lot, and it kind of got exposed in the Super Bowl, and it kind of got exposed last week. If the Eagles, the Eagles did not play like the Eagles this week. So the question is, are they going to, or last week? Sorry, the Eagles didn't play like the Eagles last week. So the question is, are they going to this week against a very hungry and very solid and a very angry defense of the Minnesota Vikings, and a very solid Kirk Cousins, who I said was, put up a performance within the top 5 of the league, who's got weapons named Justin Jefferson. Addison did really well. They had a couple of drop passes. All in all, Minnesota would have beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had they not had so many drop balls. So, question is, so if these balls get caught tonight, and if Justin Jefferson is able to make a more impact than what he did on opening day, can the Eagles stop them? I don't know, but I do know if you're judging by playmakers, Minnesota's got more. If you're judging by experience, Minnesota's got more. If you're judging by pure quarterback, abilities and what I want in a quarterback, Minnesota's got it. Kirk Cousins is good. He's an in the pocket performer and he's elusive. So if you make the rush, he can get out of there. He can make sure he doesn't get sacked. But he's not looking to do that. He's looking to throw the ball down the field. He's got wide receivers that can get open down the field. I take Minnesota over Philadelphia tonight. And then we're going to break it down, and I'll have another episode Saturday of the rest of the week 2 picks. We'll break down who I think is going to be hot, who I think is going to be not, and we'll pick the rest of the games on Saturday. We'll pick the rest of Sunday's games and Monday Night Football's game Saturday. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed the show, you like what you heard, you enjoyed what you see, always feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're feeling generous, always feel free to cash at me, Erick Daniel Coughlin, #Coughlin Pride. Have a nice day.